if you see children who are sitting in their seats like this, have you ever seen that? Writing like that, or they're reading the book like this, that's the asymmetrical tonic neck reflex. It's this, or this. And and usually they're favoring one side. So you want to play games where you're going like this and like this, you know, pretend to play baseball, you know, find things, look to one side and pick an apple, drop it in the basket, pick an apple, you know, find ways to actually integrate those movements. We're doing the ATNR when we do that.
Well, it's grocery shopping.
Yeah. Grocery shopping. Good idea. Yeah.
And then bring it to midline though, or just leave it at the level of. I mean, not midline, but bring it so you're trying to go away from the.
I bring it back to the midline. Yeah. I'll have to think about that, but yeah.
It's rotation.
Yes.
So you can rotate in both directions.
Yes, you do. You go one side and the other side. I always like to do both sides, because otherwise you end up favoring one side. So,
can you talk about the tonic labyrinthine?
Tonic labyrinthine reflex. That's this one when kids are upset and they go like this, you know, gas. That's tonic labyrinthine backwards. Tonic labyrinthine forwards is basically the fetal position. I actually think they're two completely different reflexes, but they have different names, and they have the same name. And a good way. Tonic TLR backwards often happens after you've been to the dentist, right? Because you're like this, and your mouth is open, and there's pressure on your neck. So that's almost always active after anyone's been to the dentist. It's
I have.
Yeah, I bet. And a good one for that is the yoga pose cat and cow. You know, and I have a song where, there's no room to, but here's when you're the cow with your back swayed and your head like this, it's the TLR backwards. And then when you're the cat like this, it's the TLR forwards. So, you know, moo, I'm a cow and I'll show you how, you know, I'm a cat, you know, and you can do those. Any other reflexes people want to know about? Interested? Another good thing, another one, there's a whole group called the early uterine reflexes, which are just all the different kinds of wriggles. And belly crawling is fantastic. And I always have the kids do it in different ways. There's the caterpillar crawl, which is homologous, going like this. So both arms come up, but you want to get that inchworm thing in the middle where you bring your body together and you splay it out. That's a very early form of movement. And then the kind of crawl, I call it centipede crawl or something, where one side moves, you're on your belly now. It's hard to do, you know. And then lizard, I call it, when it's both sides. But those kinds of crawls, belly crawls, are really great for integrating those early uterine reflexes and getting the motor planning. So it's 5 minutes to the end. Does anybody have questions? Yes.
The techniques you do for diagnosing
Mm-hmm.
and finding wear history, do you use muscle testing for that?
Usually.
As these folks do? Yeah.
Usually, yes. Yes.
So I have a question about work, say, with adults or older
Mhm.
kids. If you find a reflex that's stuck at 3 months, fear,
Mhm.
and you go back and integrate it,
Mm-hmm.
it may still keep coming back for other, it's not, once it's integrated at 3 months, it doesn't just sort of fill in.
My experience is that you get 3 months, and then you maybe get 6 years old, and if you get it enough times, then suddenly it's like a 100th monkey thing, and you get it. And so it's not like you have to go in and fill in every single chink. But we're smarter than that, unless the system is very compromised, unless you're dealing with someone who doesn't have the normal number of neurons, or there's other very deep issues, and then that doesn't always happen. But in most people, you do it, and enough places, and then the whole picture starts to fill in, and suddenly they're okay. You don't have to do it anymore.
But it doesn't undo itself. I mean,
Not unless, well, there's the story of, if you ask the garbage disposal repairman, say, so is it fixed? And he says, well, until another avocado pit goes down, So, yeah, if you're in a car accident or if something bad happens, you may have to do some work. But even if something bad happens, if you've done this integration, it's not going to shake you as badly because your foundation will be there.
You answer my question.
Yeah.
Just going back again to touch, and I'll just use a simple example, like a child who puts on a shirt and they don't like the stretch.
Oh,
Or
spinal galant.
they get close to you and they might say, oh, too tight, and then you hug a different way.
I'm glad you brought that out. Spinal galant is everybody. Those are the kids who are people who you see them sitting in a chair like this so their back doesn't touch it. They're the messy sleepers. They're the ones who can't keep turtlenecks on, or the guys who can't keep tech ties on. That could be it. So, and that's called the spinal galant reflex, and it has to do with these core muscles. And so a way to activate the spinal galant is just to stroke along one side of the back and the other side of the back and then both. Or you actually just wiggle against something. And I have, everybody stand up, let's end this way. I have a spinal galant song that I do. It's in my book, Rapping on the Reflexes. So it goes like this. Lean to the right, pull up a bucket. Lean to the left and pull up a bucket. Arch your back and set them down. Now reach up to the sky. Gonna fly, gonna fly, gonna fly. Reach up to the sky. Feel free to sing. Lean to the right, pull up a bucket. Lean to the left and pull up a bucket. Arch your back, TLR, and set them down and dive into the sea. Gonna swim, gonna swim, gonna swim. Dive into the sea. Lean to the right, pull up a bucket. Lean to the left and pull up a bucket. Arch your back and set them down now. Hug myself and cry. Moral. Gonna cry, boo. Gonna cry, boo. Gonna cry, boo. Hug myself and cry. Lean to the right, pull up a bucket. Lean to the left and pull up a bucket. Arch your back and set them down. Now reach out and wave high. Waving high to all of my friends. Waving high to all of my friends. Waving high to all your friends. Reach out and wave high. Lean to the right, pull up a bucket. Lean to the left and pull up a bucket. Now wave, my friends, goodbye. Okay, so thank you very much.